Interior designer Glen Peloso, right on time,
exactly.
joins us this morning with stylish ways to store and organize your stuff. It looks like we've got a lot of stuff on here.
We do have a ton of stuff, and one of the difficulties is that there are so many great things to help you with organization. I mean, at this time of year, I think the smart thing is to start with purging. Going through,
you have to do that first, because you don't want to buy stuff that you're going to organize and you might not have.
Right. And so, like, some of the things that I think are really important to do is, like, go through your closet and just color block your clothes, because inevitably you probably have 4 black shirts, and really you like 2, you wear them all the time. The other 3 you're like, well, I keep them just in case, but you never put them on. So getting rid of those 2, and it also helps you, getting rid of those 2 means you're down to the 2 that you really like and you really use. The other thing it does is that people tend to buy the same thing over and over again.
Black pants.
Right. So you'll go to a store and you'll be like, oh, I want to look at the black pants. And then you have another pair of black pants. If they're color blocked in your closet, you're like, actually, in my mind's eye, I can see that I have 15 pairs of black pants. Chances are really good I don't need another one. But, you know, maybe a pair of beige would be good.
Okay.
And so doing the purge is really important. And I would do that throughout the whole house. And then once you've completed that task, you can start to sort of organize. One of the things that's important, and I put this up over here just behind us.
Yes.
Really just because the vertical space is really important. So people often find, like, another thing to put in the bathroom, it takes up more floor space, but you need to walk there. So using the wall space is way more valuable than using the floor space. The analogy I sometimes use is if you had a room that was 10 by 10 by 10 feet high, you have 100 square feet of floor to walk on. If you used up 10 square feet on one wall and put a cabinet that went floor to ceiling, you now have 200 square feet of storage that goes vertical, and you still maintain 90 square feet of walking space. So it's way more valuable to go up. Building in and going up is super important. So, and then there's a bunch of things that just help you organize. So it's like starting over here. Often with all the stuff that, you know, the magazines and the art and the notes that you have to send to school and all that paper, it ends up in the kitchen. It ends up kind of as a mess. Also magazines. I mean, these are originally meant for magazines, but people read online more often than they read in magazines. But having that to look at is much nicer than 10,000 pieces of paper all over the place, and it creates anxiety. This is much more sort of streamlined and easy to use. It also comes with that little, you know, drawer thing that you can have so that you can put pens and papers or whatever, stickers or whatever it is you need in your house. That's easily available but doesn't look too complicated. I really like, for whatever reason, this shoe storage thing. So what happens is that
because it double again the vertical space.
It goes vertical space. So what it does is take the space for one shoe and makes it go up. And there's always way too much space above your shoes to be able to consume. This is a good way to be able to do that. Really easy, super cheap. I mean, a lot of these things are IKEA, so not crazy expensive, easy to access, put together, and do it yourself. Inside of a drawer, for instance, just with kids' snacks, having that somehow organized is way better than not having it somehow organized. They have little things for, you know, sliding into the fridge, so that when you pull just one thing out of the fridge and it contains, I don't know, your cheese, or it contains whatever you want in the fridge, without having to, like, dig to the back, and it just keeps it organized. You know, having the kids a place to be able to have some drinks, that's just one thing. It's good for you to be able to see what's missing so you can replace it.
And so you're not overbuying too.
Right, because you go and you can see in your mind's eye in the fridge, I don't need this, I won't buy that, and you won't have that. I mean, the little thing in the front, which is basically just a storage box. It has half a lid. So, I mean, this is a great thing.
It's for under the bed, so you don't have to pull the whole thing out.
So great.
I love that idea.
Because otherwise you're taking the whole thing out and trying to see. I mean, there are tons and tons of those kinds of boxes, and one of the things that I think is always smart to do is, if you're going to put things in a box to store that doesn't have a visual through it, lay out all the things you're going to put in that box, take a photograph of it, and then fill the box up. Take that photograph, print it, put it on the top of the box.
Or the side of the box, however you store it.
However you store it. That way, when you're like, where is that little thing that I need for my, I don't know,
where are the gift bags?
Yes. There you go. Oh, they're in this box, as opposed to unopening 5 boxes to find the thing you want. It's really easy to find. So that's another really good tip. Inside, like, inside your actual drawer. I love
these things.
They're so great to keep things organized. And again, going this way, like, we often stack shirts and sweaters this way, but in a drawer.
And you always use the top one.
Right. So this way, I get to see what all of they are. I get to see all the colors of the socks. I can select, what pair of underpants that I want to have, and I can see them in a way that is contained and isn't sort of like your drawer and never turns into a mess. Easy to put back together and easy to make it up. This is like an IKEA thing that goes into the bottom of drawers. So if you want to be able to store your plates or your bowls or whatever in a drawer as opposed to up above,
they're not moving around.
They're not moving around.
Okay.
Same with these things that just help you organize this stuff inside.
Okay.
I like, there's tons of really great box ideas. Like this is a really beautiful box.
And we're out of time.
Oh.
You've boxed it all up.
I've got it all in the box. Yeah.
Great ideas here to get
I'll take
organized.
a photograph and I'll know which box it's in.
And you'll know what's in there.
That's right.
Always great ideas with you. Thanks so much.
There it is.
Oh, a
Nice,
secret.